Welcome to the channel. We invite you to watch our news today. Meghan Markle stands alone behind Kate and Sophie and the Queen's funeral. The Duchess of Sussex is among members of the royal family attending the Queen's state funeral. Meghan Markle looked somber as she arrived for the Queen's state funeral this morning behind Kate and Sophie Wessex. The Duchess of Sussex made her way into Westminster Abbey as her husband Prince Harry took part in a procession with other royals behind the Queen's coffin from Westminster Hall ahead of the service at 11 a.m. Meghan wore a black dress, stilettos, and a large hat for the solemn occasion. Her hair was styled into a low bun and she completed her outfit with a pair of pearl earrings. She entered the Abbey behind the Princess of Wales, who was with her two eldest children Prince George and Princess Charlotte, and the Countess of Wessex, who was later spotted dabbing a tear from her eye. Meghan and Harry, who are living in California after quitting royal duties in 2020, were reunited as they took their seats in the second row behind the King and Queen consort. Members of the royal family were among 2,000 guests, including presidents and prime ministers from across the globe, who gathered at the church to remember the late monarch. On Monday morning, King Charles led a procession behind the Queen's coffin from Westminster Hall, where she had been lying in state, to Westminster Abbey for the service at 11 a.m. Once inside, Kate with George, a future king, Charlotte, and the Duchess of Sussex joined the procession behind the coffin to the nave. A large number of wider royals attended the funeral, including Sarah Ferguson, Princesses Beatrice and Eugenie and their husbands, Zara and Mike Tyndall, and the Queen's niece, Lady Sarah Chatto. The royal family were sat opposite from foreign kings and queens, including King Willem-Alexander of the Netherlands, Prince Albert of Monaco, and King Felipe VI and Queen Letizia of Spain. The doors of Westminster Abbey opened at 8 a.m. as the first guests began to arrive ahead of the service at 11 a.m. Heads of state, prime ministers and presidents, members of European royal families and key figures from public life are gathering at the Abbey to say a final farewell to the nation's longest reigning monarch. U.S. President Joe Biden and First Lady Jill Biden walked through the doors shortly after 10 a.m., while French President and his wife Brigitte, New Zealand's Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern, and Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau were in the congregation. Prime Minister Liz Truss and Labour leader Sir Keir Starmer were among UK politicians paying their respects. Crowds lined the streets of central London, and all public viewing areas for the funeral procession in the capital were full by just after 9 a.m. The Queen's final resting place will be the King George VI Memorial Chapel, an annex to the main chapel where her mother and father were buried, along with the ashes of her sister, Princess Margaret. Her beloved husband Prince Phillips' coffin will move from the royal vault to the memorial chapel to join his wife. Thank you for watching. If you find it interesting, please support us with a subscription and leave a comment. Thank